Nice. Please tell him to answer me. Oh, everyone wants attention. Wait, what did I just do? Oh yeah, I wanted to. Never mind. I remember. Where's the Venmo link? My Venmo is Drola Politics. You just go on there. It's my business Venmo. You just put like send whatever, and then you type in Drola Politics. That's the @ you send it to on Cash App and everything. But you have to make sure you send a message with your first name and your phone number. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Wait a second. I have to do this stream. Okay. 5 concurrent viewers. Perfect. Who won the 2020 election? That guy said, isn't... Bro, when that guy said... Wait, yeah, dude, requesting money for people to be able to speak in politics is a terrible look. Shut up. Go cry somewhere else, bro. Go cry. Go cry somewhere else. It's my time. They want to talk on my platform. They want to take up my precious hour or 20 minutes or half hour, and I actually talk to people. They want to talk in front of 500 people, 1,000 people, whatever. They could pay if they want to jump ahead of line. If not, then it's all random. But there's an option. It's free to call in. It's free to email me. You can email me too and schedule a time to call. But if you want to hop in and demand that I call you first, you can donate money. That's the standard. Okay, so doing that. All right, we got that election down there. Election, and then we're gonna do Discord. We need some Discord. I'm Trump sexual as daddy. It's me. True. Perfect. Nice. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. I. Mustard on the beat, ho. Free throw, man down. Call the ambulance. Tell him breathe, bro. He's walking around like Tizo. Okay. Hello. Where are my eggs, Donnie? Donnie, where are the eggs, Donnie?
President Trump directing the Pentagon and DHS to prepare to hold up to 30,000 undocumented migrants at Guantanamo Bay.
Wait. I have my chat open, right? It's all open. It's not on. Okay, good. Thank God. I thought it was on subscriber only again. Put a poll up on who won that last debate? No. If I put up what can fly better? If I put up a poll that said what can if I put up a poll that said what can take flight better, a bird or Donald Trump, they would vote Donald Trump. Like it's not even it's not even something I need to do. Like Trump can fly better than the bird. Nice. Thank you for the donation. Now I call you. Thank you. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Jola Talks Politics. May I take your order?
Yeah, what's going on, Jola? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I don't know if you remember, it was probably a week or so ago. I happened to be home, and I couldn't get to call you. This is my second time catching you, just randomly.
Awesome. Are you on speakerphone or regular phone?
I'm on my phone. I'm using a headset. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, you're super quiet. I could try to turn you up.
That's probably why I have to speak up a little bit more. I'm in a hotel room, so I don't want to raise my voice.
Okay, one second. Let me just fix your audio real quick. Desktop filters. Alright, can you talk again quick?
Okay, how about now?
Alright, that should be good. All right, so yeah,
Okay.
what's up? You can start again, sorry.
Well, it's I'm just kind of showing up recently because I don't know if you remember me from about a week or so ago. I usually just catch you. You just seem to be on the algorithm for some reason, and you want people to prove you wrong, or what's really going on?
I mean, pretty much any conversation is cool. I just have the title and everything to get people on here first, and then we have conversations after that. So I mean, my conversations are usually a lot less obnoxious than the titles are.
Okay. All right. Well, I might as well introduce myself. I'm East Chill in the chat. My name is Eric. Um, and I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Well, first of all, I'm going to compliment you, Jola, because you have a really good formula going on here, a very good formula. The fact that people will call you to argue with you or the whatnot to go against your opinion, however the stance is, you're doing a good job. You found a way to make some money. You're monetized without having to worry about the YouTube partnerships. Very cool. But I'm really curious, what makes you so against what Trump is?
I mean, the cliche example is that he just wants loyalty from everyone. He's said multiple times, and people that he confirms or his nominees have said that they believe he's pretty much above the Constitution and above our checks and balances. And I think that's against our founding documents. I think that's against like the Christian religion in general. Um, I think it's against in general, like January 6th, for example, pardoning the people that beat the crap out of cops with lead pipes and their own shields. When multiple cops had permanent brain damage, 140 total got injured, but permanent brain damage, losing fingers, one lost an eyeball. Strokes nonstop to the point where the strokes were so bad that multiple cops killed themselves to get out of their misery after being violently beaten. And a lot of those people that were there that day too are child predators that Trump just pardoned. And he called the rioters us and the police officers them. After January 6th, Trump said they are violent criminals that should be in jail. But once he realized he can get free from the law, he switched his position. So I see that, and I'm like, that person's dishonest. That person obviously liked what happened that day with the way he's talking now. And yeah, pardoning every single person, not even just nonviolent ones, is insane. I think that's the most anti-American thing I've ever seen a president do, probably.
You think that's the most anti-American thing?
Yeah, I mean, just in a sense of like spitting in the face of what American values typically are. Yeah, because I mean, you can talk about things like abroad, for example, but this is something that happened in our capital the first time an election certification was delayed. And yeah, the Nazi flag and Confederate flag being in the Capitol building on that day, and then pardoning those people that beat the crap out of cops with their own shields and with an American flag, with a flagpole. That's just like symbolically, and also just in general, it's just like, yeah, the fact that we're just okay with that now is kind of crazy, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that it's that we're okay with it. I don't agree what happened on January 6th, the same way I don't agree what happened when the Rainbow community decided to storm the Capitol the way they did. When there are extremists on either sides, this is the things that happen. Could you at least agree with that?
Well, the extremists on the right wing side have multiple groups that identify as white nationalist and neo-Nazi adjacent. The people you're talking about are just people that kind of offend you with their social identities, and they do advocate, aggressively sometimes. But even for BLM, a lot of the fires were done by Boogaloo Boys. So I mean, a lot of it is just chaos agents trying to cause a wreckage. But the only actual like organized militia groups in the U.S. right now are all on the right.
Well, what is Boogaloo? What does that mean?
Boogaloo Boy is essentially, and you can Google it. I believe at the one George Floyd protest, they believe that they should empower both radical sides. So they actually went to the BLM riots, and a lot of the fires from BLM were set by Boogaloo Boys, and they even claimed it. They got arrested for
Okay.
it. So they're like
All right, I
pro-radical.
understand.
They don't care if it's right wing or left wing. They just want to see society collapse. But
I
yeah, I mean,
understand.
yeah. And Trump wants to deputize a lot of these groups now, like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, and I just don't think that's good.
Do you really think that that's a difference of you saying Trump deputizing people who are on that far right to the same breath of how they allowed a man slash woman slash whatever they describe themselves as to flash themselves or whatever's under their chest or on their chest? Do you think that? Don't you think that's kind of like endorsing that kind of behavior, as there are children that watch these programs on daytime television? Don't you think that's kind of like in the same family of allowing that extreme behavior to be endorsed by someone who is the commander in chief in office?
Yeah, but you're really, and I'm gonna be a little bit offensive, but your really emotional view of what's wrong is different from a physical act of violence and against the American Constitution and police officers. So I mean, we're talking about police officers
So
dying
hold
from the
on,
result of
hold
traumatic
on.
brain injuries versus like a gay
I
person being gay
understand.
in public.
I understand. Let me interject. We're talking about violence on two different angles now. What about the harm that it takes to indoctrinate children into taking these sex changes and taking these hormone pills and doing things that are against things that they just can't understand in the long run? You talk about the police officers who can end up killing themselves. How about when Dave Chappelle went on stage and talked about his friend that killed himself because he or she, excuse me if I get the pronoun wrong, was chastised so badly by their own LGBT community? Isn't that in the same breath?
Not at all. It's not even remotely
Ex-
similar. And also the idea
okay,
that kids are indoctrinated
okay.
into being gay or
Explain to
trans
me
is
how it
just not
isn't.
right.
Explain to me how that's
Because
form of violence on a person on
because
that side
kids
is
don't
different.
choose to be gay or trans, and when we have like 98% of kids or 99% of kids following through with being gay or trans after identifying as that, then we have really good numbers to say that yeah, if someone's gay or trans at a young age, they might change their mind for sure. So that's why we don't let kids have irreversible surgeries, for example. But yeah, the vast majority of people continue to be trans or gay because it's just like how they are.
They don't choose to be gay or trans. Yeah, kids don't choose to be gay or trans because their parents were allowed to choose for them.
No, that's not true at all. You can't just force someone. Can you be gay?
That
Are you
that
gay?
that's
Are you
that's
gay?
not true at all. What do you
Are
mean
you
that's not
gay?
true at all?
Are you gay?
No, does it matter if I'm gay or not?
Yeah, because how did you
See, this is
choose? I want to know how you
hold
chose
on,
to be
Jola.
gay.
Jola, hold on for a second, sir. This is what I notice you do, and I don't even watch you for that long. I watch you about 15 minutes at a time, and this is the second time. As soon as I start to make a point, you do things like repeat yourself in order to just do this weird thing that you're doing. Everybody in the chat sees it. Why do you do that instead of just answer the question?
What was your question?
My question is, are kids choosing or are the parents choosing for them? See, I still remember. I'm
There
very
is no
good at this,
choice.
Jola.
There is no choice. I mean, I know people that were gay and tried to not be gay, did not work. I know people that. That's why like conversion shock therapy never worked. Conversion therapy does not work. People don't just become not gay.
There is no choice.
And
But the
being
parents
gay,
have the
like being
choice to
physically
give
and
them
being
the
attracted to men.
no, not being gay, but choosing their gender as a child.
Oh, if a parent is literally like saying from like a 2-year old, like I'm gonna choose this child's gender or whatever, then I think that's bad. But again, like that's not even somewhat. That's such a small percentage. I could probably find a handful of people that are even like that. But talking about like the LGBT community as a whole, like it's not even somewhat represented by that. If you're talking about that, I mean that's extreme. But
Yeah, exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make to you, Joel. When we get to these extremes, on one
no,
side,
I don't know
and
one person that supports that though. Like a baby being told what their gender is. Like it's different if you're
of
supportive of a
course you
kid that.
don't know anybody personally that supports that, but you know that there are people that support that. Just like I
Yeah, and
don't
there's
know
people in
any white
America that vote
supremacists.
for. I mean, okay, so if we're gonna be using, are you saying that every single Trump supporter is a white supremacist?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that there are people that you were talking about who are white supremacists that are more likely to support Trump as the opposite end of. There
Well, I
are
just know
more
like a
people
lot of
who
gay
are.
people and a lot of
Can I
trans people,
finish,
and none of
Jola?
them are
Can
okay
I
with
finish?
none of them are okay
Can I
with just like
finish?
telling kids what their
Can I
gender is.
finish?
It's
Can
pretty
I
accepting
finish?
environment, pretty open.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can you?
I'm finished.
A lot of men can't.
Shout out to
There are
South Park.
solutions for it.
So the point I'm trying to make is there are white supremacists on Trump's side, which is the right. They're white supremacists because that's just that support. It just happens to be on that side. The extremists are usually called white supremacists. Just like on the left side, the people who are in the LGBT community are more than likely going to be those extremists.
More than
Not
likely
all
is
of them.
carrying a lot of weight there though. But it's like you're
Okay.
talking about like 0.001% of all LGBT people. They're going to be extremists that convince their kids that they're dogs. That is child abuse.
Exactly.
But the issue is that the people on the right
Okay,
call
we
every
agree
single gay
with
person, every
something.
single
We're
trans person.
moving.
No, but they call every single trans person, every single gay person a groomer, for example. The fact that you're comparing like beating
Not
the
all
shit out
of
of
them.
cops on January 6th to gay people is just stupid. Like, it's just a dumb opinion.
No. I'm not comparing to beating someone. I'm comparing what happens in the mental capacity of someone that storms the Capitol. Cops didn't know what to do. They killed themselves, like you said. And then on the opposite end, when you're forcing kids to do certain things. You're indoctrinating people to believe a certain belief, and then
You're not
they get chastised
indoctrinating
for
kids
it.
to
I'm not
believe
finished yet.
something.
I'm not
I don't care if
finished
you're not.
yet,
Okay, you're saying
Jola.
bullshit. You're
I'm
saying
not
bullshit. You're saying
done
the dumbest shit. You're
yet.
saying some of the dumbest shit
Every
of all
time
time.
I'm getting ready to make
You're
a
saying some of
point,
the
he
dumbest shit
interrupts
of all time. You're not
me.
making one
What's
point.
happening, Jola? So when
All right, someone else call in. All right. Nice. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Who is Huberverse? He's an old man. That's a private thing. Mr. Huberverse. In chat, how are you doing? Still doing music?
Call from
Steve.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Hi, is this Jola?
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, yeah. I'm not here to argue or anything. I just stumbled upon this in my YouTube Shorts when I was going through YouTube Shorts, and I found this pretty cool. Keep arguing with them Trump supporters. I just love seeing them cope and feed. I just wanted you to know that.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep on listening to people compare white supremacist mobs beating up cops to gay people being gay.
So that's the hypothesis of this live stream that you're going off on?
No, the last guy that called in was just saying that people being gay and being gay and like storming the Capitol and beating up cops is the same thing. It's the same level of radical ideology, of course.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a rabbit hole in and of itself. Yeah, keep doing the good work.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
be
the chat
watching.
mad. Yeah, the trans people are women. All trans people are women. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right, thank you for calling in.
No problem.
Be around. All trans people are women. I don't care if you're trans man or trans girl, you're trans woman, okay? All trans people are women. That's the real answer that we're looking for. No, the issue is I'm not going to debate a propagandist who's just looking for a chance to make political points. I'm looking to have actual conversations.
call from
Hanley.
I do like that I have hate watchers now, though.
To
It is
accept,
a
press
sign of
1.
channel growth.
I'm not going to debate a propagandist.
Hello. What's up? I answered you. Hello. I can hear myself. What's up?
Yeah, I'm by myself, so I'm not trying to create propaganda. It's just you don't have a whole lot of the facts straight, honestly. You're comparing gay people to the riot, right?
No, the last caller, I brought up how I think pardoning January 6th people that beat up cops to the point where they had brain damage, permanent disabilities, lost eyeballs, lost fingers, beating them with flagpoles. I just said that was un-American. And the last caller said that's the same thing as gay people saying it's okay to be gay. That was the big debate.
Okay. Like, I understand the violence isn't right, but
And I
you
don't think any
also,
reasonable
in the
person would
last
believe what that last person said. But yeah, you go ahead.
But you also got to see it from the other side, which apparently you don't like to see because you feel like you need to have a superiority complex.
Okay, what's the other side?
when
What's the
you
other side?
feel like
What's the other side?
the other side, the LGBTQ community, literally you said that the parents don't have the right to tell their kids. You have
A parent
choice.
cannot tell their kid what their
Yes,
gender is
they
going to
can.
be or
They
what
have
their
all
sexuality
legal
is.
rights until they turn 18. Do you not know the medical system?
A parent cannot, okay,
Yes, they
tell a
can.
kid they need to be gay.
Yes, they can.
No, they just can't.
A parent
cannot do
can
that.
literally have them do a
You're saying a parent can force a kid to be
surgery.
gay? A parent can force a kid to be trans and get a trans surgery.
Yeah, which is terrible.
What kind of, okay, are you high?
No, I'm not.
Are you drunk?
No,
Are you Trump sexual?
no.
Okay,
I just
where
look
did you
at
hear
facts.
about this magical place from where parents can force their kids to undergo trans surgeries or gender
It's
affirming
literally
surgeries?
happening all over the country. You
Where?
didn't hear about the kids who literally had It's happened in California.
So
it's
if
happened in
a
Texas,
parent says
it's happened in New Mexico. It's happened in Wyoming. It's happened in Colorado. You want me to keep going? Or are you
it's
just
not,
going to keep
these things are
interrupting
okay.
people
You
like
can
you've been
be.
doing the
I think
whole
we
thing?
need to call a crisis support line for you because you are hallucinating
Oh,
or
because you
delusional.
think that I'm unwell.
No,
You're
you
very
are. You
unwell too.
are. No, no,
I'm not
I'm here
unwell.
for you, brother. But you think something's happening that's completely fabricated. Who told you this? Where did you hear this from?
It's not fabricated.
No,
You
but
can
where did you hear
see
this
it
from?
happening across.
Okay, if you go outside and think people are trans, I'm sorry, but you need to go see a doctor. Okay, but where are you hearing this from?
Literally, it's happening all over. I've read the fucking news.
Well, there's dogs outside that grew wings and they're flying now. There's flying dogs.
Yeah.
And they were
Also,
falling, and
isn't
there's
that
cats too, and it's called raining
so?
cats and dogs.
Are you a heterosexual? Is that what we need to go? You're calling me Trump
Oh, that's pretty
sexual,
lame.
or you're a heterosexual?
Yes.
Oh no! If you want to just insult people, like we can go
I'm not
that
insulting
way.
you. I'm not insulting you.
You called me
I'm
a Trump
concerned for
sexual.
you.
You said that I'm mentally
I'm sorry.
unwell.
I'm sorry. I did not say you're mentally unwell.
Yes, you
Bro.
did. You said we should call a crisis center. Am I wrong?
You're saying,
with
okay,
that?
I'm okay. Where did you hear about this stuff from?
Literally, if you read topics, go on Google, not read TikTok like you. That's probably all you do.
I don't use TikTok.
Because a lot of people do. You probably use Instagram, something.
I don't use Instagram.
Right?
Instagram either.
I feel like that's a lie because
I go
how else do
outside.
you monetize yourself?
I
Other than
post
just
on there.
you-
Okay, actually, I do post on it on TikTok, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't like.
so you
I don't use
don't
TikTok.
try to lie. See, that's
I don't.
your
I don't.
thing.
I do not
You like
watch
to create
TikToks.
lies.
I go on TikTok and post and get out of there as soon as possible. It's a toxic wasteland. I cannot watch on TikTok. I will die.
Yeah, because a lot of it's AI. So
Okay, let's
is
find
the
out.
stuff
Is
that
there
you
one
watch on
state?
there-
Is there a state where a parent can force a kid to become trans?
Yes,
What state? What state allows parents to force a kid to become
California.
trans?
California. It's the biggest freaking state. They can force a kid. Your parent can force you to get a transgender surgery. Do you not realize that messes with the puberty? Your body has to go through the natural process of going through those hormones.
So tell me about yourself, brother. Northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast.
I
You don't
live
gotta
in the
say a
Midwest.
state. Midwest. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you from like
Why does
you
that
know,
make sense?
Appalachia? Are you from like Appalachia kind of thing?
No. Wisconsin.
Okay. Oh well, that's like, yeah, I guess that's missing by a decent amount. What is the biggest industry there? Like industry for economically? Like we have a lot of coal some places. We have some, some steel.
We got cheese, we got steel, we got iron.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, anyways, there's no state that like allows a parent to force a kid to
Yes,
become
they do.
trans. It's just not.
Yes, they do.
I can't even find a
Look
source
in
to
the book.
disprove you. What book? Look in the book. What book? The Bible? Does it say this in the Bible?
It's not even in the Bible.
I read the Bible. I don't know if it says that in there. Okay, can you? I'm sorry. I don't know where. Are you a troll? I don't know what to do.
I'm not being a troll. California can literally force their parent. A parent
You
from
can force your
California
parents?
can force their kid to get trans.
It's just not true. It's not a thing that's happening. I mean, and if you do believe that, you unironically probably do need help. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm not even insulting you. Like that's a delusional thing.
Oh,
to think
that's why
is
in
happening.
Wisconsin I literally know somebody and I worked with them and their parents forced them to get a transgender surgery. You want to really go? I worked with a person like that. And
You
guess
think that's
what?
like
they
a-
killed themselves after.
Well, I guess there's. I mean, can you? I can't argue with that story. I met I was walking through Philadelphia. No, I was walking through Philadelphia. And I actually met Michael Jordan there. And Michael Jordan whispered in my ear. He said, "By the way,
No, he didn't.
you can
No,
force
he
your kids to be
didn't.
trans."
No, he
yes,
didn't.
yes, he
Shut
did.
the fuck up.
Michael Jordan literally told me
No,
that, bro.
'cause nobody
How can you
likes
prove me
to
wrong?
meet
How do you
Michael
know?
Jordan.
I was there.
Do you
You
not
were not
know
there. I
that?
met Michael
Everybody
Jordan.
who said
I
they
met
met
Michael Jordan
Michael
yesterday, dude. He told me trans kids cannot be forced to be trans by their parents. Michael Jordan told me yesterday. How can you say I'm wrong about that, bro? I just
Because
saw
Michael
him.
Jordan is not a nice person. As 1,000 people have met him, he is not a nice
I
person.
saw Michael Jordan, bro. He was
No,
shooting
you
hoops in
didn't.
the park.
No, he wasn't.
You're gonna take away my personal experience like that. You're gonna take away everything I've been through.
And you're going to take away a bunch of people what they've been through too.
I love you, man. Where is the love? Where is the
Not in your
love?
veins.
Where is the love? Where is the love, the love? It's just not the same, always unchanged. Do you like that song?
It's a good song. This is not going through.
Okay.
Okay, right here. And see, this is why AI. I'll give you
Allen
that.
Iverson?
California law does not force parents to get their child through transgender surgery. However, California courts can decide custody disputes over gender-affirming care. So if one parent wants you to get a transgender surgery, but the other one doesn't, it has to go in through a court system. And if that transgender parent wins,
It's a transgender parent? Wait, okay, so here's a hypothetical, okay? If you have two parents and you come out as gay, and your dad, all right, wants to beat you and kill you because you're gay, and your mom says, it's okay that you're gay, honey. Is it okay that your mom gets custody?
yeah, because she's looking out for your best interest.
Yeah, so like what if they're just doing that, but for trans?
Because most
Because
people...
you think trans people are bad?
No, I never even said that.
Do you
Don't
think
put
that trans
words in
people
my
have a mental
mouth.
illness?
A lot of them do.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, brother.
Can you identify how many genders are there? Let's go with this.
There are a million
Can
genders.
you identify as a cat? You can
Each of my
identify
toenails
as a
has a
cat. Do you know
gender.
what a
My
woman
toenails
is?
have a gender.
Do you know what a woman is?
No.
You don't know what a woman is. So you never
No.
put your dick inside a pussy.
Whoa. Why are you thinking about genitals, brother? Why do you guys always go back to genitals? Chill out. This is a PG-13 stream. Jesus. You know, that's really inappropriate to be saying that in front of kids.
I'm betting no kid is watching this, and they've probably already heard it because, honestly, this nation now is so freaking desensitized. Do you
Yeah, 'cause
remember
people
growing
like
up
you.
watching Family Guy,
Because
Simpsons,
of people like you, brother.
South Park?
South Park? Yeah, Family Guy in South Park. Woohoo.
Yeah, you remember that. They don't care about your feelings. Everybody thinks, do you know what democracy is? I'm sorry to say this to you, but you haven't heard it. Democracy is about what's best for the majority of people, not what's best for the 1% of people on the minority.
So, like, if 1% of the population, like, let's say, for example, let's see. So we can't benefit the minority in society with democracy because democracy should mean like whoever's in power should have the benefit. So for example, let's say for
everybody's trying to help the minority. They're not looking at
if a majority of us
people.
vote to like for like white Trump supporters, if we vote that they should have to work on like only farms because they're farmers, they're from rural areas. As a majority, should be able to vote for like white Trump supporters to be like stuck on just like farms and unable to go to college or trade school or anything if we decide as a majority?
We already fund everybody's college. And look what's happening. Everybody wants...
Wait, we fund everyone's
their
college? Wait, you have free
for.
college? Where do you have free college at? What the hell?
No, I never even went to college. You don't need to go to college because college is just a giant scam nowadays.
Well, I don't know where the free college is. You should have told me. But anyways, do you think that like a majority of people can decide that another, like if we wanted to say that like Trump supporters should be deported, should we be able to vote on that?
You know, if they're American, how can they be deported?
Well,
That's
if
what
you said
understand.
democracy means the majority, you said democracy only favors the majority. So like if the majority votes against that, should they be able
That's
to
how
be
it
deported?
should be. You always favor the majority of people. That's
So,
how
like,
it always goes. Why do
so
you
are
think
you-
when you
so,
like,
like,
go in front of the Senate and the Congress, there's a 67%
So like,
majority vote?
does that? Do you think democracy means if you like win by 1%, you don't have to care about the other side at all?
I never even said that.
Well, you're saying that whoever's a majority should be able to control the minority. That seems like tyranny.
It's not controlling. It's when the minority part, and most of the time the minority that we're talking about is out of the 380 million people that live in the United States all around.
Well, I
We are
believe for
talking
equal rights
about
for all, though.
100,000
Liberty
people.
and justice for all. So, I mean, I'd still advocate for 0.5%
Yes,
of the population.
and notice,
I'd advocate for one person's rights.
Because it was in your last stream before you ended it because you couldn't deal with people calling you out on the deportation.
Yeah, I got called out, bro.
You did, because you were wrong in it. And this is
Yeah,
where
I
I'll
was
say
I'm
you're
so
wrong.
wrong.
Do you know?
No. I want to keep talking about
who
I want to keep
reporter
talking
he
about
was?
No. Do you think that people don't deserve civil rights if they make up a small part, like a small portion of the population?
Yes, they do. If they come here legally.
No. I mean, like
That's what you gotta
for trans
understand.
people.
I
For trans
understand
people,
the
do trans people not deserve
seeking
rights?
asylum.
Do trans people not deserve
Yes,
rights if
they
they're 1%
do.
of the
They're a
population? Okay,
human.
then why is
It's
it why is
just,
it why is it a
like,
problem to advocate for 1% of the population? Though, why is that a problem?
Everybody has their rights. Everybody has opinions. What I'm saying is, like, if I say something, it happens quite often. I accidentally say, oh, hey, how's it going, man? And then you get hit with the, I'm not a man, I'm a he, she. Like, no, I'm sorry.
Well, like,
You're not
I'm
gonna
sorry, but
try to
you
make me
lack
feel
real world
bad.
experiences if you think that trans people would actually say that to you. Maybe you've
It
met
happened,
someone that's
actually.
done that. I can't defeat your anecdotes, but I'm just saying in general, people are very cool about it. They usually just say, hey, by the way, I prefer this pronoun, and you move on. You don't have to be all
And I
uptight
don't,
about it.
and I can say, and that's cool. They can go with that, but I don't have to agree with that.
Okay, if you're a doo-doo head, that's a different conversation. You could just move on with your day, though. You're saying they're being rude, but you're being rude. Why are you blaming them for your insecurity?
I didn't have an insecurity. It's
Well,
when
you're pretty
like
insecure.
when you go up and meet somebody.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying,
Right.
like, if you're not weird, you can probably just talk to people. But if you're like, I'm not going to call you that name, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird.
I don't need to go based off your pronouns. I'll call you by your name. I'm not going to be like that. I'll call you directly by your name, which is a respectful thing. What people don't need to do is be like, oh, what, you misgendered me.
So do you think
And then make that
do you
a
think
big
trans people
thing.
should be able to serve the military? Do you think they should be able to serve in the military if you're trans?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're against Trump kicking them out, I'd assume.
I said they can serve.
No, but you're against Trump kicking them out, right? Like you're against him doing that?
Yeah. Why would
Okay,
he need
that's
to
good.
take them out?
No, he's kicking all trans people out of the military because he says they have, I don't know, he doesn't like trans people. They're serving our country. He wants to kick them out. They're like 0.1% of our troops, but still, they're serving our country. He wants to kick them out. You can Google it.
0.1% of our troops. I'm sorry to say, that's probably like a total of like 200 people then.
It's a few thousand. It's still people serving our country. I think they should be able to keep serving our country.
Yeah, and they do.
I don't know why Trump's targeting them.
And
No,
guess
but
what?
Trump
They get
is banning
benefits.
them. Trump is banning them from the military. He's kicking them out and taking away their record. Yeah.
And where did you, like, is that in his new executive orders
Well,
that
Trump
he's
did
doing?
that. Trump did that in his first term too. But yeah, he's doing it again.
Because he's
getting
trying
sued
to
right now.
prove the point that this nation needs to become stronger, and he is trying to unify it.
He's trying to unify it by just like beating down on minority groups. I think this dude should be able to serve in the
Do you
military.
know what-
He seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool because most people don't get to serve in the military.
Yeah, so it's kind of gay that Trump is kicking him out, right?
Yeah, I can't serve in the military. I suffer with seizures.
Okay. So it's kind of cringe that Trump's kicking trans people out of the military, right? I mean, I'm against that. I think that's pretty
I
bad.
mean, depending on what they do.
No,
Like,
just like
you can
all
get
trans
kicked
people
out
based
of
on their
the-
no.
you
He's
can get
choosing a
kicked
civil
out of
rights
the
category.
military.
He's kicking them out for their civil
You can
rights
get kicked out of the military
categorization,
for
their demographic.
anything.
No. He's
If it
kicking them out
goes
because they're
against
trans.
their rules.
He's kicking them out because they're trans. Just because of that, they didn't do anything.
I bet it's not just because they're trans.
No, it's a blanket ban on
love
trans
to-
people. It's a blanket ban on trans people. I'm telling you what it is. You can Google it to confirm, but it's just a blanket ban. And we could just say it's bad and move on. It's fine.
So then how do you feel about the whole, so we'll go with that. So then when all this happens, do you think we're going to be going to war with Mexico here soon?
I don't know. Trump is a pretty war-hungry person, so I don't. It's hard to
He
really
isn't
say.
war-hungry.
He threatens a lot of
He
conflict with
didn't
people.
threaten anybody.
Yeah, he did. He threatened Iran. He threatened Mexico. He threatened Greenland and Panama. And China, I'm pretty sure. Well, not China. He loves China, but those other 4 countries, yeah.
He said if you target us and our U.S. citizens,
Well, he said he's going to
that's
take over
when
Panama with our
stuff will
military in
happen.
Greenland.
But like the cartel is right around the thing, and you would be okay.
The cartel's in Greenland?
with
The cartel's in Panama?
the cartel is in Mexico.
So you want to go to war with Mexico?
If it has to be, because the cartels go to that point, yeah, we will. And it's going to happen because the cartel, who do you think funnels the drugs? Like, do you know where the...
It's usually American
like,
citizens that bring the
CDT?
drugs in. American citizens bring the drugs in, but most
No,
of the
it's
drugs.
not.
It is.
No,
no,
it's not.
it actually is. It actually is. Like 90% of fentanyl is brought in by American citizens.
No,
And that's according to our conservative
it's
like
not.
Border Patrol.
Yeah, and how do you think it gets past Border Patrol? Because the cartel
usually
paid
shipping
off the Border
containers.
Patrol.
Well, no, shipping containers is a big issue. It comes through shipping.
I can tell you this right now. If you knew somebody on the Border Patrol and you could go down there and pay them off $30K, you would be able to bring across drugs back and forth.
Well, that's
across
not
the
good.
border.
I guess we should go to war with the Border
That's
Patrol.
how-
Under your logic, we should go to war with them
that's
then, right?
how it works. That's how
Then
real
why would
life
we not?
works.
Why would he not? If you think
have
there's
enough
corruption for
money-
Border Patrol, why would he not? Why would he not go after that corruption instead of like threatening war?
What do you think he's doing?
He's gave the Border Patrol a license to do whatever they want, pretty much.
Good.
But you just said that they're corrupt
Good.
and take money donations and bribes. So why is that good?
Yeah, some people are. I'm not saying everything's good. Like how you said, all cops, like cops and stuff. Not everything is crystal. We're humans, right? We're all human.
That might be.
What did God say? What in the Bible?
God said the gays suck.
He didn't say that. In the Bible, God didn't say gays suck. Those words were not in the Bible at
Yeah, that's
all.
true. God loves the gays.
God loves everybody.
Yeah, he does, including Hitler.
Yep.
Yep.
God is a forgiving person. But you know what he also
Very
gave us?
forgiving.
Our own free will. Why do you think in the Bible, when Satan, Lucifer, was casted down,
Ooh, first
what do
name
you
basis.
think the earth is called? What do you think the earth is called?
The earth. The earth.
Yeah, what's it called? In Bible terms, what's it called?
The Bible earth. The
No,
Biblerth.
it's called the,
the
Devil's
Biblerth.
Playground.
It's the Biblerth. It's the Biblerth. No, it's the
it's called
Biblerth. It's the Bible
Devil's
earth. The Biblerth.
Playground for a reason.
Biblerth. It's the Biblerth. Biblerth. The Bible earth.
Not a
Biblerth.
blurred. It's
Biblerth.
literally it's
No,
called
no, it's
in the
Bib- it's
Bible the
Biblerth.
Devil's Playground.
It's Biblerth. Biblerth.
Because everybody gets to decide what choices they get to make.
So the Devil's
whether they're
Playground
good
was
or
said by
bad.
Christians who made up. They referred to Earth as that because they wanted to narrativize it, make it a narrative.
Yeah, because
but-
do you
but-
know where
but God
the
never
devil
said
was
that.
sent to?
Hell.
The devil was sent to Earth as his
Well,
ruling
not really hell,
ground.
but
That is in the Bible. Yes, it is.
hell though. I read Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno is God.
Dante's Inferno is not God.
Okay.
The devil was sent to Earth to make it his playground. He will go off whatever negative thoughts are in your head and play, and you'll play into his hands. Some people can fight it, some people can't. That's why it's called free will. That's what God gave us.
Free Will Smith, homie.
Will Smith's a bitch.
Oh, hey, you're canceled. Bye. All right, I gotta. We're not getting the best time tonight. We're not having the best time tonight. Answer me before I have to go. Did you pay me? Because if not, I'm not listening to you. You can't make demands without paying up, brother. Sorry. Okay, you did not pay me. Sorry. Yeah, the callers tonight are not setting their best. It's probably because I put RFK in the title. In Discord, help me come up with a new. I'm gonna take a little break and come back in like a half hour. But if you can think of a new title name that can help, let me know. I think I put RFK in the title. It ruined things, and I put Trump lies about condoms to Hamas. So the word condom might be getting some weird people. Nice. Chill. I listened to you yesterday with zero money. Well, not by force. If I decide to answer a call and you're lucky enough, then sure. I'll talk to you, obviously. Trans rights or human rights. Kit, you think I want to talk about trans rights? That's like the last thing. Steve has been raptured. I don't want to talk about trans rights. That's like my least favorite conversation. Because like you literally just need to defend. It's gonna be every trans rights conversation is them calling trans people groomers. Okay. And that's it. It's a exhausting conversation. And as a cis white heterosexual male who's bisexual when I say Trump sexual, so I avoid cancellation. Bro, the parents can force their kids to do trans surgeries, bro. It happens. I saw it. I was there, bro. Catcher's mitt face. That's crazy. See, this is Sean Lewis. That's what they do. Everyone already is equal. The one guy that called in was kind of scary. The one guy, you have a thing with truck drivers. So like truck drivers and also delivery and also people that work alone. So like maintenance, maybe contracting jobs, all that kind of stuff. Any job where they're driving around all day, listening to podcasts. They are some of the most radical people in society today because of listening to like Joe Rogan. Unironically, if I see someone works in trucking, then I know they're gonna be believing really insane shit, really insane, like at a very deep level, because that's all they listen to is and engage with, for many of them, because there is no like left wing representation for that kind of stuff. Would you let Jesus in the southern border? Well, a lot of the issue is the algorithm too. I mean, I'm getting fine. It's fine. I'm just not getting my stream title is not getting in the algorithm as powerful as it usually does. Joe Rogan is pretty equal and moderate. Yeah, he calls Tim Walz Tampon Tim, who lies all the time. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is honest truth teller. Anyone who says that is. Would you let Jesus in as a? Then I have to restart my thing. I have to redo my graphic. Steve kind of killed it, and it's fine. People weren't really staying either, so like, there's only 36 likes on the stream too, so that means we got a lot of. The algorithm gave it to only people that don't like me. That's probably the thing. We need I need a title that'll be recommended to more Democrats or more liberals in general, because the hate watchers are cool, but the hate watchers dislike it and they don't like it. So if they add a dislike to the stream, and we don't have enough liberals to even it out, then the stream's going to be killed in the algorithm. So like my poll with 500 votes is 61% Trump won the 2020 election. So those are pretty bad numbers. But anyways, we'll try again. Go God, let's go Trump. You will what? My Venmo is Drola Politics. Cover mine. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and stream in a little bit. I need a break. I'm gonna leave until I'll probably just start up again at 11 o'clock. Who does Jesus serve first? Least of these or Trump? I think Dems would like this talking point personally because it uses the rhetoric against them. Would you let Jesus in as a migrant? I could do something like that. I could type it in OBS and just put another title up over it. Thank you for dropping likes on the stream. Oh. So I'm your daddy now, dog. Okay. That's crazy. He can come in legally. Jesus can come in legally. Oh my god, dude. That's what the Romans said too, bro. You realize you probably would have put Jesus in Guantanamo Bay, bro. Because I don't know if you know this, but Jesus did not do things legally. Like, he explicitly did things that were illegal. That's why he got killed. Like Jesus explicitly broke laws to prove a point. He, like... So, like, under your own example, you probably would have, like... You'd see Jesus protesting in the street and just run him over with your truck. Or you see Jesus trying to cross the border and shoot him. Like, oh, you're an illegal. Like, I don't know if you read the Bible. But, like... Jim Bob, why are you so... Oh my god. Shut up. Go talk to your children. Holy crap. This is... People know who you are. Shut up, dude. You probably don't know anything, in fact. You probably think that Biden sent $50 million to Gaza for condoms. Yeah, I looked at your message. Found out your daddy. Yeah. The Bible doesn't condone gays. Okay, it doesn't condone everything you do. You know God has no pronouns? Where's Epoch at? Confirm God has no pronouns. Confirm. What part of the Bible is anti-gay? Okay, what? It better not be Old Testament. Is it Old Testament? Wait. Jesus himself never says anything about being gay. Like, he's not quoted to say anything about being gay. And it was written over time by different like if you want to quote Leviticus and talk about not lying with lie with a male as with a woman, or if you want to use any code about committing an abomination, like, these are multiple authors who are all over long periods of time contributing to this text. And that's Old Testament either way. But Jesus never said anything about gayness or about trans or about anything like that. And it's like you'd have to follow the shellfish and the mixing fabrics and you'd have to also follow those laws about Leviticus if you want to say that about gay people. It's just stupid because oh God. I think it goes in line with what I said yesterday, with Christians today who are conservative are really just following the Old Testament with Jesus. They follow the Old Testament and they also like Jesus, but they don't like Jesus' actual teachings. But they will follow the Old Testament. Am I in the closet? Yes, I'm deeply closeted. That's a good one. Would Jesus be a Democrat or a conservative? Bible is the Bible. It's God's words, and it calls being gay an abomination. It also says you can't eat shellfish. Like you realize I mean, you know. See, that's the issue though. Is a lot of people that say that stuff know they're bad people. Like they know. They're actively just weaponizing it. They know. They know in the back of their heads what they're really doing. They know. It's not like it's a. Ooh, T became a tier 1 member. Thank you. Who had the base podcast? Thank you for becoming members, everyone. So many channel members. So many. You realize that Jesus came and the Old Testament was taken as like Jesus was living as intended or giving clear lessons on how to treat people. Like at the time, the Jewish people believed in like the Old Testament existed for a reason. And I think it's fine if you're a Christian like I am, okay, and you borrow from text and you use it to guide different principles and you debate and wrestle with the text. That's a good thing. But if you're gonna use it as just like your reasoning to hold it on other people, I might have to do like a Bible stream because we'll do. How do I get you to talk to this idiot Eagles for life? Oh God, I need his first name and phone number, and I can call him at 11 after my break. I feel bad though making you give $10 for him to call in. I mean, you can call me at 10 too, if I like, or at 11, and in 38 minutes you can call in, and you'll probably be the first caller. So, guy talks about the Bible like he knows it. Maybe I'll do a Bible debate stream. I need Epoch to train me. I'm sick of hearing about the Bible and people just like saying things. Maybe I'll do that, bro. Maybe I'll do that. Because I remember asking someone, like, what part of the Bible says anti-gay or anti-trans? And it's like, I don't know. I didn't read it. It's like, why do you believe it so much then? Like, you're just using it for a political argument. Yeah, you can just call in when I start my stream at 11. But don't worry about paying. But I will take a $5. I will take a $5 Venmo or a Cash App. I will take that. If you want to give it. I will take it. But, okay, I'll be back at 11, like I said. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll keep on thinking about these channel stream names and get back to you. I appreciate it. There's no trans or any of that BS back then. That's why it's not talked about. But like if it's God's word, he would know like where humanity's going to eventually go. If you're saying that, you're admitting that it was written by humans at the time who contextualized it with only thoughts and ideas of the time. Therefore, you using the Bible as law would not make any sense at all. So you either need to believe that it's word, and if he did not include trans people, he was pro-trans, or he did not see any issue with trans people, or you'd have to say that, you know, infallible man wrote the book, or not infallible, whatever, imperfect, whatever. All right, I'll be back. Thank you. See ya.